friends! Welcome back to Once Upon a Page, brought to you by Huntington Learning Center in Middletown, New Jersey. I'm Stephanie, this is my good buddy Gordon, and this is my best friend Oz. Oz and I were best friends for the whole time that I lived in Florida. But then, I had to move away, back to New Jersey. That's almost 950 miles away. I miss her so much sometimes. When I'm missing her, I look at old pictures of us, or I read a book that we both like, or sometimes I just call. Do you hear that? Somebody's calling. Who could be calling now?
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Gordon.
Oz! Look, everyone! Say hi to Oz!
Hi, everyone.
I was just telling everyone how I miss you so much.
I know. I don't like that we're so far away from one another.
Me neither.
But guess what? I found this book all about how it can be really hard to be away from the people you love, but how we're still always connected.
Really? Do you want to read it with me?
Absolutely. Let's do it. This is The Invisible String by Patrice Karst.
Liza and Jeremy, the twins, were asleep one calm and quiet night.
Suddenly, it began to rain very hard. Thunder rumbled until it got so loud that it woke them up. "Mommy, Mommy!" they cried out as they ran to her.
Don't worry, you two. It's just the storm making all that noise. Go back to bed. We want to stay close to you, said Jeremy. We're scared. Mom said, you know we're always together, no matter what. But how can we be together when you're out here and we're in bed, said Liza.
Mom held something right in front of them and said, "This is how." Rubbing their sleepy eyes, the twins came closer to see what Mom was holding. I was about your age when my mommy first told me about the invisible string.
I don't see a string, said Jeremy. You don't need to see the invisible string. People who love each other are always connected by a very special string made of love. But if you can't see it, how do you know it's there? Asked Liza. Even though you can't see it with your eyes, you can feel it with your heart and know that you are always connected to everyone you love.
When you're at school and you miss me, your love travels all the way along the string until I feel it tug on my heart. And when you tug it right back, we feel it in our hearts, said Jeremy.
Does Jasper the cat have an invisible string? Liza asked. She sure does, said Mom. And best friends like me and Lucy? Asked Liza. Best friends too. How far can the string reach? Anywhere and everywhere, Mom said.
Would it reach me even if I were a submarine captain deep in the ocean? Asked Jeremy. Yes, Mom said, even there.
Or a mountain climber? Even there. A dancer in France? Even there.
A jungle explorer? Even there.
How about an astronaut out in space? Yes, even there.
Then Jeremy quietly asked, "Can my string reach all the way to Uncle Brian in heaven?" Yes, even there.
Does the string go away when you're mad at us? Never, said Mom. Love is stronger than anger, and as long as love is in your heart, the string will always be there.
Even when you get older and can't agree about things like what movie to see, or what game to play in the back seat, or what time to go to bed. Oh, that's right. You two should be in bed.
And with that, they all laughed as Mom chased the twins back to their beds. Within a few minutes, they were asleep, even though the storm was still making the same loud noises outside.
As they slept, they started dreaming of all the invisible strings they have, and all the strings their friends have, and their friends have, and their friends have, until everyone in the world was connected by invisible strings. And from deep inside, they now could clearly see
no one is ever alone.
That was the invisible string, and oh boy, that one's pretty special.
It reminds us that even when we can't be with the people we love, we're still connected to them.
You might have someone who lives far away, maybe a grandparent, a cousin, or a best friend who moved to a new place.
And sometimes, even when we're in the same place, like when you're at school and your grown-up is at work, it can still feel like you miss them.
But just like the book says, love is like an invisible string. You can't see it, but it's always there. tying you to everyone who loves you and everyone you love.
So anytime you feel a little sad or lonely, you can tug on that invisible string right from your heart. And the people you love will feel it too.
That's a pretty wonderful kind of magic, don't you think?
Well, thank you everyone for joining us this week for Once Upon a Page. Bye, Oz!
Bye!